Nani Farm Devlog Part 2. In Nani Farm, Cinemachine is used to control the isometric camera. It helps create smooth and visually pleasing camera movement with very little coding. In this part of the tutorial, we are going to learn how to set up Cinemachine in Unity and how to change the camera's zoom and rotation when the player enters a specific area of the environment. By adjusting the duration, we can control how fast or slow the transition happens. We can also change the zoom and rotation values to preview different camera behaviors and create the effect we want. First, let's install the Cinemachine package from Window/Package Manager. I've prepared a package containing the classes used in this tutorial, and the download link is available in the caption. After extracting the file, simply drag and drop the folder into your project. To set up the scene, first, we create a cube as the player and attach the player controller script to enable movement in the scene. We add the default camera and a Cinemachine virtual camera to the scene. We configure the Cinemachine settings and assign the player as the target for the camera to follow.
If the Save During Play option is enabled, any changes made to the Cinemachine settings during play mode will be saved. Now, our initial scene is set up. The player moves smoothly around the scene, and the camera follows them perfectly. Now, we create an empty game object named GameManager. And add the Camera Manager component to it. Using Pro Builder, which we learned in Devlog 1, we create a zone using a cube. And disable its mesh renderer. Next, we add the Collider Visualizer component to this game object to better visualize the zone's position in the editor. Make sure the player's tag and layer are set to Player so that their entry into the collider can be detected. Now, let's also add the camera transition zone script. Now let's play the game once to see what happens. Finally, we can tweak the values to see the new results.
Screen position. With the screen position setting, you can define exactly where the character is positioned within the frame. This allows you to place the character right in the center or offset them to the right, left, top, or bottom for better framing. Dead zone. The dead zone setting creates a free movement area for the player. As long as the character moves within this zone, the camera stays completely still. But the moment they step outside these boundaries, the camera smoothly starts to follow. Damping. The damping option controls the smoothness and lag of the camera while tracking the character. Higher values give you a very smooth, cinematic camera drag, while lower values make the camera follow the target tightly and instantly. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and found it useful. To support us and help keep these tutorials coming, make sure to visit and follow our game page, Nani Farm.